Hi students, good morning everyone. How are you? So in this second part 2, so chemical reactions and equations, part 2. So in our last class, what we have discussed, what is the difference between atoms and ions, and how ions are formed. What are the types of ions? Positively charged ions, which are called as cations, and negatively charged ions called as anions, or acidic radicals and basic radicals. Now, cations. So cations, when an atom loses electron to attain stability, cations are formed. What is the definition of one? If an atom loses electrons to attain stability, cations are formed. So what here? Stability. So stability అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ మనం చూడండి అమ్మా, మనకి 6 ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాస్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. 6 లో ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటి? హీలియం whose atomic number is 2, neon atomic number 10, and argon atomic number 18, and then krypton 36, xenon, radon. సో ఈ 6 ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాస్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. 6 ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాస్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ అవి స్టేబుల్ గా ఉంటాయి. అర్థమైంది అందరికి? ఆ ఎలిమెంట్స్ అన్ని స్టేబుల్ గా. సో ఆ స్టేబుల్ గా ఉండటం అంటే అవి వెంటనే వేరే ఎలిమెంట్స్ దేంతో కూడా కలవబోయి బాండ్ ఫార్మేషన్ అనేది జరగదు, వాటికి అవసరం లేదు. ఎందుకని అంటే అవుటర్ మోస్ట్ ఆర్బిట్ లో ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ కంప్లీట్ గా ఫిల్ అయిపోయి ఉంటాయి. సో ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ మీకు తర్వాత మెటల్స్, నాన్ మెటల్స్, హైడ్రోకార్బన్స్ దగ్గర అప్పుడు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి క్యాటయాన్స్. యాటమ్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి? స్టెబిలిటీ కోసము ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ని లాస్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ని గెయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. అండర్స్టాండ్? సో atoms will lose electrons or gain electrons in order to attain stability. Thereby ions are formed. Ions are nothing but charged particles. If atom loses electron, cations are formed. If atom gain electron, anions are formed. Okay, clear? So now we will discuss one example, amma. Let us take element sodium. So its symbol is Na and its atomic number is 11. What is the symbol of sodium? Na. Its atomic number is 11. See, listen carefully. So its atomic number is 11. That means sodium contains positively ions. They are called protons 11 and electrons also 11. So plus 11 minus 11. So here net charge equal to 0. So in our last class also we have discussed why atoms are electrically neutral, because total number of protons is equal to total number of electrons. So protons, how many protons sodium will have? 11. That means a positive figure 11. And the electrons, how many electrons sodium have? 11. That is negative charge. So plus 11 minus 11, total will be 0. So that is the reason sodium atom is neutral. Now for sodium ion, how it is formed? Let us see. ఈ సోడియం అయాన్ ఎలా ఫామ్ అయిందో కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి అమ్మా. సో అటామిక్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సోడియం ఇస్ 11. సో ఇప్పుడు అటామిక్ నెంబర్ సోడియం 11 కాబట్టి ఈ 11 A2 ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాసెస్ మధ్యలో ఉంది. సో అటామిక్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నియాన్ ఇస్ 10 అండ్ అటామిక్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గాన్ ఇస్ 18. సో సోడియం లైస్ బిట్వీన్ neon and argon. Understand? Sodium lies between neon and argon. Now, so if sodium want to get a electronic configuration equal to neon, what sodium has to do? It should lose 1 electron. Ante amma. So neon ni reach avali ante deen దగ్గర 11 electrons ఉన్నాయి. neon కి ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? 10. So neon ని దగ్గరగా neon ని reach avali ante సోడియం ఏం చేయాలి? 1 ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ని లాస్ అవ్వాలి. ఓకే, సోడియం 1 electron. Okay na? దేనికోసము to get neon. Understand? Otherwise, second option, argon. Sodium has to gain 7 electrons to get argon. Which is easy for sodium, mama? To lose 1 electron or to gain 7 electrons. Both are similar, but the only difference is atomic number. Understand? So sodium has to lose 1 electron to get electronic configuration neon or atomic number equal to neon. Otherwise, it has to gain 7 electrons to reach argon. Which is easy for sodium? Obviously, to lose 1 electron. అంతే కదా? సో 1 electron లాస్ అవడం ఈజీయా, 7 electrons బయట నుంచి తెచ్చుకోవడం ఈజీయా అంటే జనరల్గా ఏది ఈజీ అవుతుంది? ఏది ఈజీ? 1 electron లాస్ అవడమే ఈజీ సోడియంకి. సో నౌ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? సోడియం loses 1 electron. So that means total electrons 11 minus 1 electron gives 10 electrons. Sodium contains how many electrons now? 10 electrons. Understand? See, now if you take calculate the charge. So how many protons are there for sodium? Protons are 11 only. See, protons they lie inside the nucleus. Okay, 9th class Bohr's atomic model or Rutherford's atomic model, protons are present inside the nucleus. They don't change. Their number remains same. Electrons revolve around the nucleus. So electrons only create the difference. Now see, how many electrons does it have now after losing 1 electron? Sodium contains only 10 electrons. So now the net charge is plus 1 minus 10, that equal to plus 1. Okay, now sodium will form as Na plus 1 cation. Understand everyone how sodium ion is formed? So see, sodium how many electrons? 11. For sodium atom, protons will be 11 and electrons also 11. What will happen? Net charge plus 11 minus 11 will be 0. So atom, sodium atom is electrically neutral. Sodium atom is electrically neutral. And for sodium ion, so what does it do? Sodium, it has two options on sodium. What is the first option? To get atomic number of equal to atomic number of neon or argon. So in order to get a neon, it has to lose 1 electron. Otherwise, it should gain 7 electrons to get argon, to reach argon. This point everyone clear? So which is easy for sodium? To gain, to lose 1 electron. Which is easier for sodium, mama? To lose 1 electron and get atomic number equal to 10, neon. So sodium loses 1 electron, that is 11 electrons minus 1 electron equal to 10 electrons. Now if we calculate the charge, protons, how many protons? 11 plus 11. Now electrons, after losing, before 11 electrons are there, after losing 1 electron, how many remains? 10. So charge we have written, net charge equal to plus 11 minus 10, that equal to plus 1. So Na plus 1 ion is formed. Understand? Similarly, another example we will discuss. magnesium symbol is Mg and its atomic number is 12. For magnesium atom, how many protons are there? Protons equal to plus 12 and electrons also 12, that is minus 12. Net charge equal to 0. Magnesium atom is electrically neutral. See, for magnesium ion, how magnesium ion is formed? Okay, so magnesium lies between which two inertic gases? See here, neon and argon. Understand? Magnesium atomic number 12. So neon is 10, argon is 18. It lies between neon and argon. Understand? So in order to get magnesium loses, how many electrons it has to lose to reach neon? So magnesium having 12, neon 10. How many electrons now magnesium will lose? 2 electrons. Loses 2 electrons to get neon. Otherwise, magnesium has to gain. How many electrons it has to gain? 18 minus 12, 6 electrons to reach argon. So which is easier for magnesium? To lose 6 to gain 6 electrons or to lose 2 electrons? Which is easy? Only to lose 2 electrons. So now magnesium total electrons 12. What it will do? It will lose 2 electrons. Then how many electrons will remain now? 10 electrons. Now charge. Protons equal to plus 12. Electrons, after losing 2 electrons, remaining electrons are only 10. So minus 10. Understand? So net charge equal to plus 2. Net charge equal to plus 2. Now how we will write its symbol? Magnesium symbol, ion symbol, magnesium ion symbol. So Mg charge is how much? Plus 2. So Mg plus 2 ion. So it is also a cation. It is also a cation. Understand everyone? Now similarly, you if you don't understand the video, okay, you can pause the video and rewind and listen again. Still you have any doubt, you can comment, I will explain later. Okay? So for you, I am giving some work. You have to do it by your own. Lithium, potassium, calcium, and aluminum. So for these, okay, what you have to do? Simply calculate and find the ions, symbol and their charge. Understand everyone? Okay children, now anions. So one thing, cations we have learned. Now formation of anions. What is the definition? When an atom gains electrons, when an atom gains electrons, what will form to attain stability? Anions are formed. Anions are formed, or negatively charged ions, or acidic radicals. Acidic radicals. Understand? When an atom gains electrons to attain stability, anions are formed. Okay. Now we will discuss some examples. First one. Okay. Chlorine. What is its symbol, Amma? Chlorine symbol Cl, and its atomic number is 17. Okay. So you should learn 1 to 20 numbers of atomic numbers as well as their symbols. So chlorine Cl atomic number is 17. So how many protons will chlorine have? So for chlorine, protons equal to plus 17 and electrons minus 17. Net charge equal to 0. See. So to attain stability, chlorine has to gain some electrons. Chlorine has to gain some electrons. Now, okay, chlorine lies between these two elements, neon and argon. Chlorine lies between neon and argon. So in order to get a neon configuration, so chlorine has to lose 7 electrons to attain neon configuration. Understand? 17 electrons are there. Neon atomic number is 10. So how many electrons it should lose? 7 electrons. Otherwise, chlorine has to gain 1 electron to reach argon. For this, which is easy for chlorine? Which is easy for chlorine to lose 7 electrons or to gain 1 electron? Easy chlorine ki to lose to gain 1 electron, it is easy. Okay. Now chlorine ion, how it will form? So total electrons how many for chlorine? 17 plus what it will do? It will gain 1 electron. So total electrons will be 17 plus 1, 18 electrons. Now charge, calculate the charge. Protons are 17 plus 17. Electrons minus 18. How many electrons are there? 18 electrons. Minus 18. Now what is the charge? Net charge equal to minus 1. So what is the symbol of chlorine? Cl. So now what is the symbol of chlorine ion or chloride? Cl minus 1. It is an ion, negatively charged ion. Understand everyone? So similarly, oxygen, fluorine, sulfur, these are all anions. Understand? Now, everyone understand? Next, see some work, homework I am giving. Oxygen, sulfur and fluorine. For these three, you do the you calculate its ion and its charge. Okay. Okay, students. Now we will discuss about ions. So ions, everyone you know how many types there are? 2 types, cations and anions. So in cations there are if an atom loses 1 electron, they will form monovalent ions. Understand? If an atom loses electron, 1 electron, then they will form monovalent ions. So what are they? Sodium, very important. Next, potassium, it is also very important, and ammonium. Okay, these 3. And lithium also loses 1 electron, Li plus 1. Hydron, what is it? Hydron, H plus. Hydron is H plus. Okay, regularly we will deal about sodium, potassium and ammonium ion. So it is ammonium ion, it is a compound ion. Ammonium ion is a compound ion. Understand? So it is a combination of 2 or more elements. Ions is called compound ion. Okay. Next, bivalent. Bivalent means means 2. Bi means 2. Bivalent ions. So what are they? How they form? By losing 2 electrons. What are the examples? Calcium plus 2, magnesium Mg plus 2. Copper it is 2 forms. cuprous, cupric. Cuprous is Cu plus 1, cupric Cu plus 2. Okay, and then barium Pa plus 2. Iron also multivalent. Okay, more than one valence is there. It is called multivalent. Ferrous and ferric. Ferrous is Fe plus 2, and then zinc Zn plus 2. So calcium, magnesium. Okay, so these are all very important number. You should know. So here ferrous. Okay, next topic we will discuss how compounds are formed. There we will study. Okay, we will practice. Next we'll see aluminium trivalent ions. Trivalent means if an atom loses 3 electrons, then trivalent ions are formed. Aluminium A plus 3. Ferric. What is it? Ferric. Ferric is Fe plus 3. Manganese Mn plus 3. Okay, these are important trivalent ions. And again anions. See anions, monovalent anions. Fluoride, fluorine. If fluorine gains 1 electron, fluoride is formed F minus 1. Chlorine gains 1 electron, chloride Cl minus 1. Hydride H minus 1. And hydroxide group, it is a compound ion, very important number, OH minus 1. And then acetate, it is also important. In further classes, in further lessons, we will learn it more frequently. Okay, CH3COO minus 1. And then bicarbonate. What is it? Bicarbonate. So or hydrogen carbonate. HCO3 minus 1. HCO3 minus 1. These are all important. Next, bivalent ions, anions. Oxide O minus 2, sulfide S minus 2, carbonate CO3 minus 2, sulfate SO4 minus 2. These two very important, and oxide and sulfide, they are also important. And then trivalent ions, nitride. What is it? Nitride, nitrogen. Okay, so what here 3 electrons will be gained. Phosphide, for phosphorus P minus 3, phosphate, okay, phosphate PO4 minus 3, aluminate AlO2 minus 3, aluminate AlO2 minus 3. Okay, these are important cations and anions. Okay, so pause the video and make a note of these ions. Understand? So these ions are very important. You should learn. Practice 1 or 2 times. Understand? If any formula was given, we have to write the formula for the compound. Understand? So please make a note. Okay students, now we will practice some formulas, okay, by using crisscross method. Okay, so previous just now we have discussed learned about how ions are formed and some important symbols of ions. Okay, now so this topic you have learned in 9th class Amma. Okay, in atoms and molecules. Once again I am telling. Okay, see what is the first formula? Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. So what is the symbol of sodium? Everyone know what is its symbol? Sodium Na. So see what is the charge of sodium? Ions. Monovalent ions. What it will come? Sodium Na plus 1. And again next one is chloride. Chloride means chlorine. Cl. What is its charge? Cl minus 1. Okay. So while writing these formulas, you don't need plus or minus. Positive sign and negative sign we don't need. We can omit. Okay. Only number we have to take. So this one, what will happen? So if you interchange the values, charges, powers. Okay. if you interchange the charges, so what will happen? One will come here, Na1 Cl1, or simply we can write NaCl. So understand everyone? So what is the formula for sodium chloride? It is NaCl. Sodium chloride, NaCl. Okay. Second one, see what is the formula here written? Magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. So what is the symbol and symbol for magnesium? Mg. What is the symbol for magnesium? Mg. So magnesium. Okay. Open your book and see what is its charge. Where it will come? Monovalent, bivalent, or trivalent. So atomic number of magnesium is 12. It will lose 2 electrons to gain neon. So Mg plus 2. Its symbol is Mg plus 2. And what is the chloride? Here also we have written Cl minus 1. Cl minus 1. Now we will interchange, crisscross. So 1 will come here and 2 will go here. So then what will happen? Mg1 Cl2. Mg1 Cl2. Or simply we can write magnesium chloride as MgCl2. MgCl2. Understand everyone? So what is its formula now? Magnesium chloride, MgCl2. Everyone understand? And again we will discuss about. Okay. So see, you observe the method of concept, how we are writing the formulas. Okay. Now third one is sodium oxide. Third one is sodium oxide. So what is sodium? Na. It is a monovalent Na plus 1. So here oxide, oxygen. So O, oxygen symbol is O. What is its charge? Bivalent anion. So again crisscross method. So Na2O1 or Na2O, sodium oxide. Sodium oxide, what is its formula? Na2O. Okay. So sometimes in some textbooks, sodium oxide will also be called as disodium oxide. Why di? Di. Di means 2. So here 2 sodium atoms are there. So that is why either sodium oxide or disodium oxide. Understand? Next see magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. So what is the magnesium ion symbol? Mg plus 2. Mg plus 2. Oxygen symbol, charge and symbol O minus 2. Again crisscross. So what we will get? So this 2 will come here and this 2 will come here. Or Mg to O2, or simple ratio if you take MgO, magnesium oxide. Understand? What is the formula for magnesium oxide? MgO. Okay. This zinc chloride, you do homework, amma. Okay, na? Zinc chloride, you do. Okay. And then see next one. So what was written? Zinc phosphate. Zinc sulfate. So what is the ion? Zinc ion, Zn plus 2. Must see sulfate, PHATE. So SUL PHATE. Zinc sulfate. Sulfate compound ion, SO4 minus 2. SO4 minus 2. Guardu peట్టుకోండి. So ఎస్ ఎంత లెటర్ రాసామో ఓ కూడా అంతే రాయాలి, SO4 -2. సో కొంతమంది సమ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ హౌ దే విల్ రైట్, S like this, they will write a small letter O. So it is a wrong number, not accepted. Understand? So SO4 -2. And so what is the process? Just crisscross. So Zn2 here SO4 2. So simple ratio, what we will write, Zn SO4. Understand everyone how to write formulas? So what is the formula for zinc sulfate? Zn SO4. And again next see what was given next, aluminum oxide. So here aluminum oxide. What is the symbol for aluminum? Al. What is its charge amount? See in the book, Al, it is in trivalent cations, Al +3, and oxygen O -2. Oxygen O -2. Now again crisscross. So Al2 O3. 3 will come here, 2 will come here. So what is the formula for aluminum oxide? Al2O3. Formula for aluminum oxide, Al2O3. Understand? Al2O3. Next one, see aluminum sulfate. Okay, this one also you do homework. Aluminum chloride. So aluminum sulfate. So aluminum Al +3, sulfate SO4 -2. Now crisscross. Al2 SO4 whole bracket thrice. Okay, here three sulfate ions are there. 3 sulfate ions. So we have to write SO4 bracket 3. So we have to read it as Al2 SO4 thrice. For example, zinc hydroxide ZnOH twice. ZnOH twice. So OH 2 times it is coming. Understand? So zinc hydroxide. Now see aluminum sulfate Al2 SO4 thrice. Like that, copper sulfate. So what is copper? This remaining you do homework, okay, you do homework. So you have to know 1 to 20 elements and their atomic number. Understand? First point. After knowing atomic number, you have to know the whether it will the element will form an anion or cation. You should know. Okay, comparing with the nearest inert gas element. Understand? That is second point. So if you know these two, you can write the ions. Okay, like sodium Na+1, magnesium Mg+2, aluminum Al+3, like that. Okay, and then after knowing what we will do, this method, crisscross method we will apply. So for aluminum oxide, Al+3 is ion symbol and oxide O -2. After crisscross, Al2O3 is the formula. Understand? This is very simple, amma. But everyone will confuse. అందరూ భయపడతారు, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారు. దేనికి అంటే వీళ్ళకి బేసిక్స్ తెలియదు. ఫస్ట్ అర్థమైందా? బేసిక్స్ తెలియనప్పుడు ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ రాసేటప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? రేపొద్దున నెక్స్ట్ మనము రెగ్యులర్ లెసన్లోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత యాక్టివిటీస్ చదివేటప్పుడు కొన్ని ఫార్ములాస్ వస్తాయి. ఆ ఫార్ములాస్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం మోడ్గా ఆ ఫార్ములాని రాయాలి. అర్థమైందా? Sodium sulfate, for example. So I have not written here sodium sulfate. sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride. So that what will happen? Write the chemical equation for when sodium sulfate reacts with both barium chloride. So you have to know the formula. So we should not able to remember all the formulas, amma. So only concept if you understand, you can write any of the compound. Clear? See, one more example I am telling. Okay. Magnesium bicarbonate, or other words it is also called as magnesium hydrogen carbonate. So here we have to write the chemical formula for magnesium bicarbonate or magnesium hydrogen carbonate. So here magnesium, what is the symbol for magnesium? Mg plus 2. Bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate. So see in the monovalent anions. So HCO3 minus 1. HCO3 minus 1. It is a ion for bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate. Now we will do crisscross. Mg1 HCO3 twice. So this is a single element, amma. We consider this as a single element. So HCO3 twice, or simply we will write Mg HCO3 twice. Magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate. Understand? Like this, for every compound we can able to write a formula. Understand? No worries. Clear? So you have to practice these symbols. Okay, ఎన్ని ఎప్పుడు వస్తాయమ్మా అంటే మళ్ళీ బేసిక్స్ 1 to 20 elements 100% you have to learn. There is no shortcut. Clear? And one more thing for all of you students. So here I am dealing these classes for the sake of students only. Understand? For the sake of students. So ఎవరైతే గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్లో తెలుగు మీడియం నుంచి ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంకి వచ్చిన స్టూడెంట్స్ కానీ రెగ్యులర్ స్కూల్స్లో ఇవి ఆల్రెడీ ఐఐటి ఫౌండేషన్లో చేరిన పిల్లలకైతే ఈజీయే, వాళ్ళకన్నీ 7th 8th క్లాసుల్లోనే వచ్చేసి ఉంటాయి. రెగ్యులర్గా చదివే పిల్లలకి కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లమాటిక్గా ఉంటాయి, కన్ఫ్యూజన్, ఏం తెలియదు, అర్థం కాదు. సో ఏంటి ఐఐటి క్లాసెస్ వాళ్ళకి 9th దాకా ఐఐటి ఫౌండేషన్ ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి కొంచెం ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది, లేని వాళ్ళకి కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్గా ఉంటుంది 10th క్లాస్ మొత్తం. సో నా కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే అందరి పిల్లలకి సబ్జెక్ట్ అర్థం అవ్వాలి. సో దానికోసము నేను ఈ వీడియోస్ అనేది చేస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, మీకు క్లాసెస్ నచ్చితే ఓకే, ఫర్దర్ 1 to 3 క్లాసెస్ అంత ఎఫెక్టివ్గా ఉండకపోవచ్చు, కానీ సబ్జెక్ట్లోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత మీకే అర్థమవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? సో వీలైనంత పిల్లలకి మీరు ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయండి. ఓకేనా? మీరు వ్యూస్ చూస్తే పర్లేదు, షేర్లు చేసినా చేయకపోయినా పర్లేదు. నాకేంటంటే సబ్జెక్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ పిల్లలకి అర్థం అవ్వాలి, సబ్జెక్ట్ వాళ్ళ బ్రెయిన్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి. క్లియర్ అమ్మా? థ్యాంక్ యూ.